Let's bring in Brian Dean Wright, former CIA operator and host of the Wright Report podcast. All right, Brian, these Democrats, is this seditious what they're doing?
It is. And look, we need to be very, very clear about Slotkin and who she is. So she knew what she was doing when she put that together. As a former CIA operations officer, my job was to go out in the field and collect the intel, conduct the operation. Her job as an analyst was to figure out whether or not things like propaganda operations were successful, if they were effective. So she has seen her fair share of propaganda operations, and she knows how to pull those off and make them effective. So if you think about it through that lens, if you watch the video again, one of the first things that she and the others do is they establish credibility and authority. They talk about who they are, working for the CIA and working for the military. They then move into the next phase of the propaganda message, which is there's a crisis. They create a crisis for the listeners inside the FBI and the CIA and the military. And they say that there is a threat, not just abroad, like we might face with China or Russia or Al-Qaeda, but inside of the country. The threat is here. Who's that threat? Donald Trump. Then they provide the solution as part of their propaganda campaign, which is rise up, say no. Now, key parts of propaganda campaigns is you say a little bit of a face-saving measure, something a little wink, a little nudge, to just give somebody a little bit of a fig leaf, which is, but make your opposition towards an unlawful order, right? So that's the fig leaf. And then they come back and they end it with that little bow on top of it, which is, again, to say, rise up. You have an obligation. It's not just something you might want to do, you should do. The point is, Ms. Slotkin knew exactly what she was putting together with her little propaganda video. Now, whether the others were also seditious with her, I don't know. But she knew because she and I both work at the agency. We both know propaganda ops, and that's exactly what her video was all about.
And so they're saying, you know, I'm not saying that they need to, like, rise up against the commander-in-chief. All we're saying is, I'm saying don't disobey an illegal order.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what a CIA officer who was putting together a propaganda operation would do. If you're going to put a message out into the world, it's not going to openly call for a seditious or an unlawful order. You're going to seed that information and then give it a little bit of a wink and a nudge, which is precisely what Slotkin did here. So the cover, the disguise, of course, was to say, oh, it's just unlawful orders that we need to know about. And the game here, of course, is that there was no unlawful order noted,
right,
nor has there been over the past 3 days.
There's going to be
so that's where you start to poke through the
subversive
whole of the cover.
operations. Is this like just the beginning?
Oh yeah, Frank. 2017, Chuck Schumer said, didn't he, on MSNBC, the U.S. intel community has 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So Schumer and others on Capitol Hill have known this. The Democrat Party has known this, and versus condemn it. What they're doing 10 years ago was celebrate it because it was against Donald Trump. And now they got one of their own, Ms. Slotkin. So she's continuing the same thing that Schumer highlighted about 10 years ago now. Right. So it really is a seditious movement.
It is. Yeah, we'll be all over it. It's nasty, but we caught him. Great to see you. Have a great weekend. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.